Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
All right, welcome everybody to the penultimate game of the weekend. Woo, I got a little highness there. We are just about ready to get rocking and rolling with the Rocket Queens of Angel City taking on Arizona Rising from Arizona Roller Derby. So just a couple of minutes to game time, and we are going to get it rolling with the rosters. I'll start off with Arizona Roller Derby. 09 Vampira, 106 Black Mamba, 1410 La Mujer Wonderlina, 31 2x4s, 38 Colette Razorcat, 40 the 4077 Crash Mash, 574 Axel, number 6 Kirk, 602 Phoenix, 62 Mako, 709 Kiwi, 710 Gale Satan, 718 Ragin Bajan, 835 Scarin Jaeger, and 88 Ms. Murder.
Skating today in red from Angel City Derby Rocket Queens, we have 1111 Hit Me Brewston, number 187 Medieval, number 215 Bugoji, number 218 Penetration, number 369 Bermuda Biangle, number 37 Bikini Khaleesi, number 389 Stiletto, number 594 No Mames, number 666 Dragger, number 737 Shellbent, number 782 Terror, number 813 Fatal Traction, number 89 Helabasi, number 910 Your Captain Cocoa Butter, and number 97 Coltrane.
And the officials for this game, Speed Bump, Doesn't Matter, Nerdy Little Secret, Dudbolt, Angry Ogre, Griff, Scary Reed, Mr. Nitro, Ms. Behaven, Morrigan, Romp, Pika, Dak in a Box, Troublemaker, Tiny Titanium, Billy Motion, Hate Bit, Effin' Ref, and Fighting Girlfriend. Yay! Oh! Woo-hoo. Officials are amazing! All right, everybody, let's give it up for these two teams. The Rocket Queens taking on Arizona Roller Derby Rising. There we go. That's the energy we want for this whole game. Keep it up.
All right, and we are, sorry, woo. All right, we are off and rolling with Terror and Axel jamming for the Rocket Queens and Arizona Rising, respectively. Woo. All right, no lead is out yet. Axel gets a nice tap out from number 1111, Hit Me Brewston. Looking for that outside line. It's going to go to number 574, Axel of Arizona Rising for first lead of the game. A little bit of a reset here at that first apex as Axel comes back around. Nice hit out there by number 187 from Angel City. That's Medieval. We will see Terror head to the box on a track cut, which puts Arizona Rising into a rollerderbycoaching.com power jam. That power jam and power start is brought to you by rollerderbycoaching.com. Be more badass on the track. Online roller derby clinics to get you to your next level. Brought to you by Snot Rocket Science.
Monsoon Madness and Arizona Roller Derby would like to thank 888 and 187 for making roller derby more accessible by sponsoring skaters and teams around the world. Check them out, 888 and 187. Gail Satan with the start for Arizona Rising on this power start. Terror in the Night Owl penalty box, and it's Gail Satan who is out first, has picked up lead. Satan coming through, looking to score some points, getting some offense assistance there from 2x4s. Satan is through for 4. Coming back on a second scoring pass. Getting slowed down there by Coco. As Terror now out of the pack, but does not pick up any points. 4 points for Satan before the call-off, so 12-0 after 2 jams here at Monsoon Madness. Again, this is for 3rd place, and there's a real cool trophy if you win it.
I know, I saw those trophies. They look beautiful. I won't spoil them for those listening who are here. They are very pretty. All right, we're going to have Stiletto up for the Rocket Queens and Jaeger up for Arizona Rising as we get into Jam 3. Rocket Queens looking to get some points on the board. Jaeger gets out with a nice assist from Colette Razorcat. There goes Stiletto with a beautiful little apex hop. Pack is going to gain some speed on that second straightaway. And we will get a points count. It looks like the Rocket Queens will be held scoreless for the time being. That could change. I would love for that to change. I want everyone to score points, but we're going to have 14 for Arizona Rising at this time. Rocket Queens 0.
Just about 4 minutes into the game, so still a lot of derby left here. Game number 15 of the tournament. Bermuda Biangle with the star for Rocket Queens. Crash Mash for Arizona Rising. Crash Mash came up through the Arizona Juniors program, and it's Bermuda Biangle who is out first. Bermuda Biangle now scoring points as Wonderlina goes to the Night Owl penalty box. Crash looking for some offensive assistance. Now slowed down by Bulgogi. Penetration racing up to the front. And Crash getting a forearm call. That means this is a power jam. Power jam.
Ooh.
Jam de Poder. Brought to you by RollerDerbyCoaching.com. Be more badass on the track. Online roller derby clinics to get you to your next level. Brought to you by Snot Rocket Science. Bermuda Biangle with 12 points so far in this jam. Looking to get some more. Still a lot of time left on that clock. And 4 more going up. So that means we have a lead change. It's a lead change. Bermuda Biangle, another scoring pass. That is 5 scoring passes here in jam number 4, and there's still time on that clock for 1 more. Arizona looking to set up and slow down Bermuda Biangle. Crash now out of the pack, but does pick up a second penalty here in jam number 4. That means we have another roller derby coaching.com power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. Jam ends. See if more points. 4 more points. A huge 24-point jam for the Rocket Queens. They take that score to 10-point lead over Arizona Rising. Crash Mash going to start in the Night Owl penalty box.
My goodness. I feel like I said, I hope points happen, and I manifested such a thing. All right. Stiletto, Crash Mash, as you mentioned. And it's going to be Stiletto out with the lead. We'll see Mash back in a little bit. Nice little offensive sweep there from Penny. Penny in the pivot hat. Arizona preparing here. Looks like that's Phoenix and Mako. Anticipating some stiletto. Good recycling up top. Nice to see that. Way to be right where you need to be. Crash Mash is back in business, ready to get there. Looks like we're going to get, it looks like a track cut has been assessed to Crash Mash. Puts us back into a roller derby coaching.com power jam for Stiletto, who will call it off and put us into a roller derby coaching.com power start. Score ends at 32-14. 8 more bones on the board for the Rocket Queens. Arizona held at 14.
This event is sponsored by Sisu Mouthguards, trusted by roller derby athletes for comfort, protection, and a custom fit. Play hard, stay protected with Sisu. Bikini Khaleesi with the star for Rocket Queens. Crash Mash for Arizona Rising. This is a roller derby coaching.com power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. Lots of movement here at the Arizona Goat Yoga pivot line. Wonderlina coming up and looking to assist with Ragin' Bajin. However, does get a penalty as Bikini Khaleesi is out of the pack. Crash Mash with a cut track call. And Bikini Khaleesi through for 4. And jam ends. 3 more points going to go up for the Rocket Queens. Make sure you're getting your raffle tickets. All raffle ticket purchases do go to the Arizona Roller Derby Juniors. You can purchase those at the merch table. There's a gift certificate for goat yoga. There's a set of pads and a helmet. RollerCon MVP ticket. Check it out.
Ooh, MVP tickets for RollerCon. Can't hate that. All right. Shellbent out for the Rocket Queens. Crash Mash will be making fourth jam in a row. 39-14 entering jam number 7. Gonna have a no pack moment here in just a second. There we go. Gotta reform that. Let's have some gameplay. Oh, both jammers just fighting for it right now. Ooh. We're going to get a forearm penalty assessed to white pivot. That looks like number 8-8. Miss Murder. Nice hop from the OPR, Billy. Good footwork, my friend. Looks like it's going to go to Shellbent up top. Good work from Mako, number 62 from Arizona. A little bit of blocking there from our Arizona jammer as well. Crash Mash. I saw that tripod work. Clap, clap, clap. Four more points on the board for the Rocket Queens. Score is now 43-14. About 20 seconds left in the jam. We're going to have a star pass. The star is off of Crash Mash. And it is now on Miss Murder for the remaining 12 seconds of jam number 7. And we're not going to have quite 2 minutes. We're going to have a jam that lasts about 1 minute and 58.5 seconds as we move into a crash course timeout called by Arizona Rising.
Born in Boulder, Colorado in 2010, Keith Brands is a leader in the cannabis beverage space with a suite of products that offer a new generation of consumers an alternative to alcohol and an innovative new way to celebrate, have fun, and enjoy life. Find out more at Keith Brands.
As we work through this timeout, Crash Course helps roller derby athletes build strength, track confidence, and winning habits to become MVPs on and off the track. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChristyCrash.com for a 1-month trial of the Roller Derby Training Club fitness app for just $1. Life is a contact sport. Win!
All right, jam number 8 about to begin as the team timeout comes to an end. Rocket Queens with 1 blocker in the Night Owl penalty box. Kiwi with the star for Arizona. Helabasi for the Rocket Queens. And Kiwi pushing towards the front, looking to get a little bit of assistance. Couple to beat coming up against Bulgogi and Cocoa Butter. And it's Kiwi out first, has picked up lead. Penalty for Coco. Going to go to that Night Owl penalty box. A pass, star pass to Bulgogi. Puts that pressure on, but Kiwi with 4 quick points before the call off. Come for the pizza, stay for the fun. Night Owl Pizza and Drinks. Kick back on our spacious patio while the weather's prime. Open daily at 11. Roll until midnight on weeknights and 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out. Night Owl Pizza and Drinks.
All right, we have Terror up on the line versus Axel, 45-18. Arizona Rising catching their first few points after a few scoreless jams. It looks like they're attempting to do it again as Axel picks up lead right at that first apex. Looks like we're going to see a couple Angel blockers in the box.
And it's a power jam.
It is. Oh, yeah. I couldn't see the
Terror.
chairs from here. Thank you. Better eyes than I do.
Well, the action comes fast. It hits hard.
I know.
It's easy to miss things.
I know. All right. We're going to get a little bit of a twister of action here. We're going to end that at 45-18. No points for either team as we go into jam number 10. Thank you. It's like I can't see.
Yeah, it's hard.
Ooh, actually we had 3 points for Arizona Rising tagged on at the end there. We're going to have 45-21.
So Tara going to start from the Night Owl penalty box for the Rocket Queens. Gail Satan on the line for Arizona Rising. And Satan off the line quickly, coming up against Penetration, Fatal T, and Bulgogi. And it's Satan out with lead. And Satan is through for 4. Satan on his second scoring pass. Gets around Penetration there at the end. And Terror back in the Night Owl penalty box. This is another RollerDerbyCoaching.com Power Jam. Power Jam. Jean de Poder. Satan pushing towards the front, being held by Coco, Fatal T, and Penetration. Calls it off with Terror standing in the Night Owl penalty box, and a timeout being called by the Angel City Rocket Queens. This is a Chrissy Crash timeout. Crash Course helps roller derby athletes build strength, track confidence, and winning habits to become MVPs on and off the track. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com. And while you're there, check out the 1-month trial of the Roller Derby Training Club fitness app for just $1. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Briefly checking in on our penalty totals. It looks like the Rocket Queens are sitting at 10, Arizona Rising at 7, so fairly even split. Keep up the good gameplay habits, everybody. All right. Terror and Jaeger out on the jam line. Here comes Terror back from the box, living up to Terror's name, coming out with a vengeance. Beautiful blocking from Mako and Miss Murder and other Arizona defensive blockers, and it is enough to keep Terror in that spot. Jaeger is out as lead, being met by a very, very tough wall from Angel City, including Hit Me Brewston, Coltrane, and then looking up to the front, Terror is being braced in to that outside edge. We'll get a final points count for this jam. Looks like there was no initial pass for the Rocket Queens, but a couple of points for Arizona Rising, which brings them to 35. And we now have a 10-point game as we go into jam number 12, 45-35 in favor of the Rocket Queens.
Woo, look at that. And just like that, Arizona Rising creeping back up on Angel City. They have successfully held Angel City scoreless on the last 3 jams. Is that right? 3 jams, no score?
4 for
Four. Last 4 jams with no score. So jam number 12 underway. Kiwi with the start for Arizona Rising. Stiletto for the Rocket Queens. And Stiletto is out first. Picks up lead. Kiwi also out of the pack. Kiwi coming around quickly. Nice stop there by Black Mamba to slow down Stiletto's progress. 2 points going up for Arizona, 1 for the Rocket Queens. Score 46-37 with 12 minutes left in the half.
All right, Bikini Kill and Axel out as jammers. Really nice offensive suite there from Colette Razorcat of Arizona. But Axel is caught behind a very tough wall of Angel blockers. Similar to one we saw a few jams ago, same rotation. Nice little fake out as well. Looking to get Axel through. We'll see number 666 back in a little bit, Dragger. Beautiful blocking from Dragger today, by the way. Looks like Bikini Khaleesi gets through. No points on that pass, as it was the initial. We get a final points count for Axel. It's going to be 4 bones on the board. Brings the score to 46-41. It is now a 5-point game for the Rocket Queens and Arizona Rising as we hit the 10-minute mark. Gadzooks. It's going quick. I know, Gadzooks. Bring that word back in 2025.
I love it. Man, it is exciting here at Monsoon Madness. The final day of play. Shellbent with the star for Angel City and Gail Satan for Arizona Rising. Everybody at the Arizona Goat Yoga pivot line. And Gail Satan out first, has picked up lead. Shell with the helmet cover in hand as Satan takes a big leap over the apex. And jam ends. Just about ready to get back to it. And after that jam, we do have a lead change. It's a lead change. Arizona now leading by 2 points.
Woo.
So pretty narrow margin. Let's see what happens here in jam number 15. Bermuda Biangle with the star for the Rocket Queens. Skaren Yeager for Arizona Rising. All the action happening in the turns, and it's Bermuda Biangle who is able to get out first. Yeager looking to get past No Mames and Medieval, however, gets knocked out and recycled back. Is out of the pack. Bermuda Biangle looking to pick up those points and then calls it off. So 4 points going up for the Rocket Queens. That means we have another lead change. It's a lead change.
Couple of lead changes here. Back home in Minnesota, the announcers like to play a game that if there's a lead change, you take a drink of water.
Okay,
And
like
it's
it.
a great way to stay hydrated, especially if it's a close game. So,
Yeah.
in which case, cheers to that.
Drinks.
Cheers to that. Drink some water. All right. It's going to be Stiletto out as lead for the Rocket Queens. Looking to extend this lead. No pass, no penalty on the inside and outside confirmed means Kiwi is good to go. It's going to be no points for Kiwi, 2 points for the Rocket Queens. That brings it to 52-48. 4-point game. Yeah, I got that.
Whistle blows, and we're back at it. Terror out very quickly, picks up lead. Axel with the star for Arizona Rising, also out of the pack. Pack moving very quickly into the third turn. Terror able to slip through for 3 points before that call off, holding Arizona scoreless. So 7 points now in favor of the Rocket Queens. Razor Cake is the only 501c3 music magazine in the United States. Nonprofit punk rock, we do our part.
All right, Bikini Khaleesi, Gail Satan, Jam 18. Let's get it done. Nice little counter block there from Bikini Khaleesi up top. Gail Satan working on that inside line. Couple little hops, and Gail is out. Lead awarded to Arizona Rising. Ooh, little tumble over one's own jammer from Penny.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful inside line hop from Gail there. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment. Looks like Penny is now jamming for the Rocket Queens. Gonna grab a couple points here at the end. Possibly for both teams. Yep, Rocket Queens grab a point. 2 points for Arizona, 56-52, and that is a 4-point points adjustment as Irma learns how to read a scoreboard. 56-54. 2-point game. And we are going to have an official review. In fact, it's a crash course official review. We will be back in a moment as the Rocket Queens have requested the officials look at something that just happened. Crash Course helps roller derby athletes build strength, track confidence, and winning habits to become MVPs on and off the track. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com for a 1-month trial of the Roller Derby Training Club fitness app for just $1. Life is a contact sport. Win. right, we are back from our official review. Shout out to our officiating crew. The results of that official review are that red requested a back block on the white jammer. It was observed that contact was made to the side. As such, no call stands, and red does not retain their official review. Oh, and that's me. All right, let's keep going. All right, Jaeger is out his lead. Bermuda Biangle working through the back. Looking to get some more points. Looking for a potential lead change here for Arizona Rising. Both packs have just, I shouldn't say both packs, both teams, they are one pack. Both teams have beautiful recycling here. And I believe we're going to have 2 points. 3 points. I see 3. And that is a lead change.
Lead change.
Lead change.
It's a lead change.
Love to hear it.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you for listening. I love a lead change.
And it's jam number 20. Just about 4 minutes left here in the first half. Kiwi with the star for Arizona Rising and Shell Bent for the Rocket Queens. Shell Bent is out of the pack, does have lead. Kiwi now also out of the pack. So pressure is on, and Shell getting that signal to call it off. So she does, picking up 3 points, and what do you know? We have another lead change.
Lead change.
It's a lead change.
Helabossi and Crash Mash are jamming, but it's going to be Helabossi that picks up the lead for Rocket Queens, coming to you from Los Angeles, California. Whoop, big hit there. Phoenix will head out for just a moment. Okay, we're going to take an official timeout, a crash course official timeout, if you will.
Jam number 22. Less than 3 minutes left in the half, and Terror is out first. Has picked up lead. Axel on those toe stops on the inside lane, able to stay on the track and get out of the pack. Terror with the call off picks up 2 points right at the end. So 64 to 57, just 7 points separate these two teams with a little more than 2 minutes left in the first half.
This has been a very close game for the most part. We had a couple big jams towards the beginning. There was a 12-point jam for Arizona, 24-point jam for Angel City. And I believe if my math is right, we've had roughly 4 or 5 lead changes in this first half alone.
Yes, I love it.
And now Gail Satan is going to work to try to get another lead change for those of you keeping tabs. Beautiful catch up top by Kirk. Stiletto is out and ready to get points. Nice call off there. We'll get our point count. No points for our Angel Jammer. Looks like 2 points for Arizona Rising, which will bring it up to 59. Now
Woo.
it is a 5-point game. 5-point game. 5-point game.
Yeah, keeping it close.
1 point, roughly something passes.
Keeping it close, keeping it exciting. A little more than a minute left in the half. Bikini Khaleesi with the star for the Rocket Queens. Skarin Yeager for Arizona Rising. All the action happening between the Razor Cake Jam line and the Arizona Goat Yoga pivot line. And Bikini Khaleesi knocked to the outside. Colette Razorcat coming in from the penalty box, immediately having impact on the game. However, Skarin Yeager is going to the Night Owl penalty box. I believe that was a back block call. Bikini Khaleesi now out of the pack, so lead to the Rocket Queens. Arizona blockers getting separated and spread out. Bikini calls it with Skarin Yeager standing in the penalty box. So as things stand right now, we'll be frozen in the penalty box to start the first jam of the second half. Score 67-59. We will see you back here in about 14 minutes. Woo!
Woohoo!
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
But we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
But we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Music licensing.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Just about a minute until we get back to the action. Quick recap. This is a really good game. We're going to start this half with the Arizona Jammer in the Night Owl penalty box. Looking at the penalties, pretty even. 14 on the Rocket Queen side, 12 for Arizona. There is one Rocket Queen with 5 penalties right now. Other than that, not a whole lot as far as penalties go. So love to see that. Thank you. Action gonna start off at the Razor Cake Jam line.
All right, and here we go. Bermuda Biangle and Scaren Jaeger out there first. Kick off the second half as planned based on the power start we had. Ooh, big hit out there. Looks like that came from Mako. Beautiful hit back into that. Bermuda gets back up, ready to go. Miss Murder just absolutely doing the most. It's a beautiful hit out. Phoenix and Murder doing a really nice 2V wall broken up there. It looks like that was 187. Medieval. Really nice blocking from Medieval this weekend. It's going to be Bermuda Biangle for the Rocket Queens picking up lead. And we have a successful star pass. Miss Murder now has the star for Arizona Rising. Rocket Queens are going to grab some points. Going to get a confirmation here in just a moment. No points for Arizona on that pass. Two of our wonderful officials are conferring with one another, and it will be, looks like, 3. Bringing it to 70-59 in favor of the Rocket Queens as we go into jam number 2.
Jam number 2, Terror with the star for the Rocket Queens. But it's Kiwi who is out first, picking up lead for Arizona Rising. Terror with the helmet cover in hand is now out of the pack, so that pressure is on. And jam ends, 3 points going up for Kiwi, and Arizona Rising scores 70-62. Still a lot of game to be played. Life is busy. Take a load off and let Rollin' Fresh Laundry Service handle your weekly laundry and comforters.
Stiletto and Axel out there with the star. Axel with some beautiful, beautiful footwork on that inside line, sneaking past the Angel blockers. We're now doing a little bit of offensive work to get their jammer through. Beautiful counter block there from Mako. Might get assessed a penalty for direction of gameplay. That is exactly right. We will see Mako back in a few seconds. Four points in between the two teams as of right now. Quite possibly could change a little bit more. We get our final 69 points. Nice.
Ooh, and just 1 point now separating our two
Woohoo.
teams.
Another lead change could happen. We'll see.
Mayhaps. Whistle blows, action begins. Bikini Khaleesi with the star for the Rocket Queens. Gail Satan for Arizona Rising. Satan going to the outside lane, getting contained by Gugogi and Penetration, but Satan out of the pack, however, picks up a penalty. It looks, and a successful star pass to Penetration. So this is a rollerderbycoaching.com power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. Penetration looking to get through on a scoring pass. With a big hop there on the inside. 4 points going up for Angel City. Penetration now on a second scoring pass. Gets knocked down, now being held up by the Arizona blockers. That's Kirk, Phoenix, Mako, and Ragin Bajan. And Gale almost threw up on those toe stops, but gets knocked to the inside. Penetration through for 4, so 8 total. That was Satan's initial pass, so she is coming back around. This is a scoring pass. Penetration with 4 more, so a big 12-point jam. We haven't seen a whole lot of jams getting more than 4 to 8 points. So these are a lot of points right now. Seconds ticking down off that jam clock. So trying to get the final points. And looks like 4 points going up for both on that final scoring pass. A massive 16-point jam for Penetration and the Rocket Queens.
Looking over some of our stats, I believe that was the second highest scoring jam of the game so far. Both of those high scoring jams of the game coming from the Rocket Queens at this point. We're going to have Bermuda Biangle and Skaren Yeager. Lead going to Yeager. Bermuda Biangle out as well. And Angel sneaks up just to the top of the pack in so much that Arizona Rising cannot score. But the Rocket Queens also remain scoreless. It is a 0-0 jam, 86-77. Still in favor of Angel City. Checking in on our penalty count for those at home, we are at 16-15. Rocket Queens at 16. Arizona Rising at 15.
Terror with the start for the Rocket Queens and is out very quickly with lead. Kiwi now also out of the pack. So pressure on as Kiwi is skating around. And jam is ended. 1 point picked up by the Rocket Queens. Great job there by Kiwi to get out of the pack quickly. But on that pressure, while Arizona's blockers able to hold back Terror, only 1 point picked up.
Looks like we're going to take an official timeout to clarify something about the box. I saw pointing, and now the officials are conferring. We'll have another crash course timeout very briefly. Have another.
Yeah, hey, we'll take that. It's always important to get it right, so no worries.
Crash course helps roller derby athletes build strength, track confidence, and winning habits to become MVPs on and off the track. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com for a 1-month trial of the Roller Derby Training Club fitness app for just $1. Life is a contact sport. Win. Ah.
And we're back at it. Third time's a charm. Stiletto with the start for the Rocket Queens. Axel for Arizona Rising. Axel pushing to the top of the pack against Dragger and Medieval. And it's Axel out as lead. Looks like Medieval picking up a penalty, going to that box, the Night Owl penalty box. Stiletto being contained by Mako Phoenix and Razor Cat. Attempts to go to the inside. Razor Cat sliding on over, taking up all that space. Axel now back on a scoring pass as Stiletto gets out of the pack and the jam is ended. 2 points added to the Arizona score. You can expect zealous and effective advocacy on your behalf at MA Monsoon Law. Our mission is to provide exceptional legal representation in the areas of adoption, estate planning, corporate law, and criminal defense. MAMonsonLaw.com.
All right, Helabossi jamming for the Rocket Queens up against Gale Satan. Looks like both teams have some friends in the penalty box, so we'll be back to full strength soon. Gale Satan's looking to round on that outside, getting lead jammer right at that first apex. Oh! Shirt whip, jersey whip. It's enough to get Helabossi out. Ready to score some points, and Gale Satan's going to call it off. Beautiful assist from the blockers of this game. Nicely done. I see you. 88-79, a little less than 10 points in between these two teams. We're going to have Bermuda Biangle and Skarin Jaeger up next in jam number 9.
Jam number 9 has begun. Bermuda Biangle, hippity hopping on the inside lane, but picks up a forearm call. This is a rollerderbycoaching.com power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. And Jaeger out of the pack has picked up lead. Coming back around now on a scoring pass. Pack moving very quickly. Jaeger going from the out to the in, now in the middle. Stopped by Medieval and Dragger as the pack gets very spread out, and Medieval picking up a penalty. Bermuda Biangle back on the track. Phoenix there with a chase down as Bermuda Biangle does get out. Jaeger calls it off, picking up 4 more points. And that score is now 88-87, just 1 point separating these two teams with just about 18 minutes left here in the game. Bum, bum, bum.
The vibes are palpable for those of you watching from home. If you are here in beautiful and very hot Mesa, Arizona, you would be able to feel it. And I hope you feel those at home wherever you are, hot or cold, wet or dry. All right, Terror and Kiwi jamming this one, jam number 10. We're going to get a track cut assessed to Terror, giving Kiwi a bit of a strategic advantage. Got some slick footwork there. Kiwi's got some tough blockers to face up against Cocoa Butter. I also see looks like that's Fatal Traction, Bugoji, Helabasi. But she is out as lead. Woo! Here comes Terror, ready to go. Ooh, met with that beautiful, beautiful defensive tripod. Black Mamba out there. I also see Wonderlina. Beautiful blocking from Wonderlina and 2x4s. Oh, that run back from Wonderlina. Devastating. Devastating. 2x4s as well. Holy smokes. Cocoa Butter running Kiwi all the way back too. A lot of derby happening, but not a lot of forward progress being made. Everybody's getting run back. We're going to get a forearm assessed to Terror. See you back soon. And Kiwi is going to lose lead. Oh, no. These things happen. So we're going to have a jammer swap, which means for those of you watching at home, the time that Terror served is the same time that Kiwi will serve, and we have to have that so we can have an active jammer on the track at all times. So now Kiwi is going to come back for the last 5 seconds. And that'll do. All that jamming for a lead change.
Hey, it's a lead change. Score 91-88, 15 minutes left in the game. Stiletto with the star for the Rocket Queens. Axel for Arizona Rising. Whistle blows. Action begins. Stiletto pushing forward, getting some offensive assistance from No Mames.
Ooh.
No Mames looking to stop Axel and push her out. Looks like we got a double penalty there on that contact between No Mames and Axel. So this is a rollerderbycoaching.com power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. In favor of the Rocket Queens. Stiletto through for 4. As soon as those go up, yep, we have a lead change. It's a lead change. Still about, 50 seconds left in the jam. This will be a full 2-minute jam. Axel now on the track. Looks like helmet cover might have slipped off. Murder coming in for some offense, opening up an outside lane. So Axel making some progress. Now past No Mames. And this is Axel's initial pass. Now looking to get some points. Axel trying to get those hips past the Angel City tripod. Stiletto doing the same with Arizona, who have locked it down. So all 4 points going to Stiletto on that final pass. 3 picked up by the Rocket Queens. So Rocket Queens have broken that century mark. 100 to 94.
Ooh.
Still a lot of time left, though, for all the lead changes.
Wow. This is a good game. I've seen a lot of good games in my lifetime, and this weekend, this is a close game. All right, Shellbent, Gail Satan, let's get her done. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that offensive work from our Arizona pivot. Black Mamba, my goodness, that's nice. Gail Satan gets out as lead. Run back from Black Mamba. What a jam for Arizona so far. Let's see what is going on up with the Rocket Queens up top. Nice defensive work. Just on that inside line. It was a
Man.
nice tap back from Cocoa Butter.
So not a lead change, but 4 points, taking Arizona's score to 98 to 100. So just 2 points now between these two teams. 12 minutes to go. On the edge of my seat. Bermuda Biangle with the star for the Rocket Queens. Skarin Yeager for Arizona Rising. Bermuda Biangle coming up against Phoenix, Ms. Murder, and Vamp. Mako also in on this blocking. Yeager contained by Medieval, Bruise, and a skater to be named later. Pack getting spread out, so Bermuda Biangle now out. Mako picking up a penalty as Bermuda Biangle slides by on the outside lane. Bermuda Biangle with a little hop on the inside lane. Doesn't land it, though, and gets called on the cut track. That means we have a rollerderbycoaching.com power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. And Yeager now out of the pack. But cut the track. So there is, and it looks like it's going to be 2, an illegal procedure as well being assessed to Yeager. That's a big penalty at this point in the game. Things are so close. Arizona will be out without their jammer for a minute. Bermuda Biangle back out, now looking for points. Is through for 4. Jam ends. 2 points there at the end, going up for Bermuda Biangle and the Rocket Queen. So a 10-point jam. So 12 points now between these two teams. An official timeout. A crash course timeout. Crash Course presents Derby in Paradise, a 7-day roller derby retreat to recharge your body, reignite your game, and connect with new roller derby friends. Find out more at ChristyCrash.com. Make sure you get your raffle tickets. There is still time. Go to the Arizona Roller Derby merch table. Pick up your Monsoon Madness merch and get your raffle tickets for that RollerCon MVP pass, a basket of Scratchers tickets from the Arizona Lottery, along with some gear. some 187 pads, and I think there's a helmet of some kind over there. Go check it out. Enter the raffle. All the proceeds go to Arizona Roller Derby Juniors. Stiletto with the start for the Rocket Queen. Skarin Yeager for Arizona Roller Derby. Yeager is still in the Night Owl penalty box. Stiletto out, does have lead. So coming back around, some offense getting in the mix there from Cocoa Butter. Skarin Yeager now back on the track. Goes from the out to the in. Penetration joined by Fatal T. Able to knock Yeager to the out. So Yeager is recycled as Stiletto is through for 4. And Yeager picking up another penalty. So this is a rollerderbycoaching.com Power Jam. Power Jam. Jam de poder. Stiletto being held up by 2x4 and Ragin Bajan. Stiletto moving towards the top of the straightaway. And calls off the jam.
Little bit bigger of a point differential here. It looks like we are now up to 20 points in between the two teams. But historically in this game, we have seen a 24-point jam, 12-point jam. I believe we had a 16-point jam at another point. So we have seen a few bigger jams. Briefly checking in on our penalty count, we have 26 for the Rocket Queens, 29 for Arizona. A few people in a little bit of penalty trouble, so we'll keep our eyes on that for the last 7 minutes. Bermuda Biangle and Skarin Yeager. It's going to be Bermuda Biangle out as lead. A little bit of a strategic reset here from the Rocket Queens, as Arizona is a little bit short on friends on the track. 4 more points for the Rocket Queens. Here comes Yeager back on the track along with that looks to be number 718, Ragin Bajan. Nice clean cut through that pack from Yeager. No points for Arizona on that pass, another 4. And we're going to have a crash course timeout for Arizona Rising. Crash course helps roller derby athletes build strength, track confidence, and winning habits to become MVPs on and off the track. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com for a 1-month trial of the Roller Derby Training Club fitness app for just $1. Life is a contact sport. Win.
And there's that whistle. Kiwi with the star for Arizona Rising. Hella Bossy for the Rocket Queens. Kiwi pushing at the top of the pack. Being contained by Cocoa Butter and I believe that's Fatal T along with Penetration. Black Mamba getting in there looking to break things up. A forearm assessed to Kiwi though. And we have a rollerderbycoaching.com Power Jam. Power Jam. Jam de poder. And that allows Hella Bossy to get out of the pack. Angel City blockers looking to break things up. However, Arizona moving very quickly into the turns. And Hella Bossy is through for 4. Kirk picking up a penalty. Going to the Night Owl penalty box. Kiwi back on the track, has removed the helmet cover. Hella Bossy going to the inside, getting knocked out by 2x4 and La Mujer Wonderlina. And Kiwi now out of the pack. Jam ends. 4 points for the Rocket Queens. Arizona with 0.
All right, we are in the bottom 4 minutes and 20 seconds of this game. Arizona Rising now looking to pass the century mark and catch up to the Rocket Queens. Bikini Khaleesi for the Rocket Queens, Axel for Arizona Rising. Beautiful blocking up top from Arizona Rising. Nice little slide out there. It's going to be a track cut assessed to Bikini Khaleesi. As Bikini Khaleesi re-entered in front of some of the blockers that were in position and tapped her out. Colette Razorcat now jamming for Arizona Rising, which I believe she had taken the star. Nice job from Colette. Beautiful. Woo. Wow, huge hit back there. Mako fast on feet. Now, if I remember correctly, I do not believe a jam can be called off if you are not lead.
That is the rule. It appears some confusion. Head ref chatting it out though with both teams' coaches.
Yes. I cannot coach from the microphone. However, if my memory serves me right, you cannot do that.
This is true.
This is the curse of knowing a little too much from being over here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. Wouldn't Arizona call an official review? I would. I'd be official reviewing the shit out of that. Ooh. looks like we will have an official timeout, a crash course official timeout, if you will. Perhaps for some administrative standpoints to sort out. I'll say to sort out some official business because I'm not on the inside, so I don't know what's happening.
All we can do is speculate. Give our own hot takes.
I speculate they're gonna coordinate their after party outfits.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope they're sparkly.
Oh, me too. A sparkling dazzle of zebras. One can only hope.
That sounds fantastic.
That'd be so hot. I would love that for them.
And jam number 18 has begun. Stiletto with the star for the Rocket Queens. Gail Satan for Arizona. Satan looking to find some space on the outside. Continuing to get shut down while Stiletto out of the pack. Satan now also out of the pack. Looks like Wonderlina going to the Night Owl penalty box. And jam ends. 0 points for Arizona, 4 points for the Rocket Queens. Score 135 to 106, just under 2 minutes left in the game.
Bermuda Biangle is going to be up on the jam line for Rocket Queens. Angel City Rocket Queens, if we're using full names. Arizona Roller Derby's Arizona Rising. We'll see Kiwi. Beautiful little sweep there. Oh, my goodness. Bermuda Biangle right on that outside on the top. Right, well, I guess approaching the apex. We're going to have Kiwi working their way through very tough Angel line. Oh, beautiful toe stop jumps. Hit Me Brewston just doing the most to keep Kiwi from getting through. Nice job there. Assisted by number 97, Coltrane. Just tough. Wow, just weaving through. Bermuda Biangle is going to continue that scoring. Currently at 143 to 106. A little bit of a runaway scoring trend from Angel City here. Arizona sticking at 106 for now. Getting to the bottom 30 seconds of the period, bottom minute of the jam. We are going to lose lead on a forearm, which means this unless something is called administratively, this will be the end of the period, end of the game. After this jam, we'll see. I don't want to jinx it. So Kiwi's going to do some work out there, and if strategy predicts what's going on from this angle, Angel will go in all defensively, and Arizona will do some offensive work. All right, nice little run back there from, that looks to be Medieval. And we had a star pass. We have Mako jamming for Arizona. Here comes Medieval, also had a star pass, new jammer for the Rocket Queens. And we're going to have an unofficial score. We dog. Woo! I agree with you. I agree with you. We're going to wait for a swooping whistle after about 30 seconds, and that will confirm our score. And that'll do. Your third place team for Monsoon Madness has been confirmed, and it is Angel City Rocket Queens.
That's right. Congratulations to the Angel City Rocket Queens locking up third place here at the Monsoon Madness tournament live from Mesa, Arizona. Hey, stick around. We got that championship game coming up next, and it is I think it's going to be a good one. Sacramento's going to take on Wasatch.
Oh, I'm excited to watch this one. It's going to be so good. So good.
It will see you right back here in an amount of time that I'm not sure about because I don't think it'll be at 4, but because that's in 15 minutes. But anyway, just watch the clock. It'll tell you. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. I am Loquita Bonita.
And I'm Irma Gerd.
Peace out.
Bye.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
But we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music list. Artlist.io.